neighbors. How's everybody doing? I'm sorry my video went long yesterday, but I was having kind of fun with it. Anyway, let's get back into this. I hope you guys are having a good day. We're gonna try and get Crazy Steve done and get him to where he's max level for us, and then and we're gonna continue to work on our new friend here, Bros and Biceps, the sports authority guy. We're gonna try and get him up. But right now Crazy Steve is not doing too, is right on the cusp of being done. So let's get that going. But we have to also keep in mind that the only reason why right now that I'm doing challenges is because we got that big influx of money from doing those chairs. So yeah, but we'll get there. See, look, they're storing this. They're storing. I don't like this. You know what? I don't like it, and I'm not gonna have it no more. So, bye. I want to remove that zone. Yes, I do, because there's places to put it. There is place to put it. There's places that you can do everything with. So don't give me this crap. Look at this. No, there's places to put all that stuff. You just gotta find it and put it there. All these places have a result. They all have a place that they can go, but you're just not putting them there. That's all. You're just not putting it there. All right, let's deliver the. Let me guess. You want more coffins? Yep, he sure does, but he's not getting them. Come on. There we go. We're back in the green. And by the green, I mean this green. Okay. Oh yeah, I wanted to do some stuff here to make our outside area look neat, I guess. I mean, I like the big tree, but I'm thinking that the big tree, I think that I think we've outgrown the big tree. And I'm telling you, dude, there is a place to put the metal round rod. It's right here. Use it. You guys are aggravating the heck out of me with this. There's a storage right there for it. Just use it. It's plenty big enough too. I don't understand. Here, how about this? How about this? We'll shrink this down. All right. And we'll put a general storage right here. Like that, and go just like this. There. There's your general storage. Now shut up about it, because the bars should be right here. They should be right here. There should be no reason whatsoever. They should be right there all day. There's plenty of place to put it. You guys just don't want to put it there. That's all. Crazy Steve is getting 9 grand. We should do one more for him. And we could do one more for that. Metal bender. And see, the wood bender, I'm thinking we could probably get rid of one of those and would be just fine. I really do, so maybe we'll. Keep on making these skis for Steve. Get him done today to where he's maxed out. See, he's almost done. We'll get the skis done for Steve. Oh, look. Bros and biceps needs skis themselves. Huh. Well, now we're doing those too. So let's yeah, think about that. But right now, I want to do something to make money. Maybe we do these. The furniture, man, the furniture is really, really good for money. Yeah, sure. You know what? We're real close to being done with the skis, so let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get it done. Of course, they're gonna put it all right here, even though it don't need to be here. Hmm. We could take this and move it to here, right next to this one. I'm just trying to be as efficient as I possibly can so that my little dudes are not having to run all a really long distance to do things. I mean, what I could do is I can make each one of these rooms like two or at least one bigger, wider. Like move it out to here and then get rid of the flower pot, move the doorway here like this, and then yeah, you see what I mean? I mean, but eh. You're gonna give me 47,000 to make. Heck yeah, let's do it. Let's do. Okay, so we're gonna do these. We're gonna do that, and we're gonna do that. Okay. Let's go in here. We're gonna do this. Sheet metal here. Okay. And then the form press. And then the extruder. And then the assembly. Boom. Just like that. I'm thinking that maybe the reason why they're saying there's not enough room because they're not looking at the right now, they're looking at the in the future there's not going to be enough room to do something. You see what I mean? So maybe we go like this and then go like this. Maybe. And then put in a another shelf right here facing that way. Yeah, do that. Make that happen. Workers failed to deliver parts to construction. Well, that's because of the fact that this area was down. But it'll be all right. They'll figure it out. They'll get it done. Don't worry. See, look. See, instead of putting these rolls of metal here, They're putting it in general storage and they're clogging up general storage. That's what I'm talking about. I don't like that. I don't like how they're using general storage for a catch-all when there's clearly places. It's just like my house. Okay? It's just like my house. I come home, or anybody comes home, they just throw something on the table, right? Or they throw something on the countertop, or they throw something down on whatever they can find instead of putting it in its proper place. I get on to my kids, my wife, I get on to everybody about that. It takes less than a minute to walk over and put the thing in the proper place. Because if you put something in the proper place every single time that you do it, guess what happens? Guess what happens? It never gets lost. Have you ever lost your keys? How many times have you lost your keys in your life? Why did you lose your keys? Because you can never put it down in the same place twice, right? There you go. If you always put your keys down, they got hooks for that. Put your keys on the hook. Look, you got an app for everything on your phone. Why can't you use the apps that are in your house? Don't think of things as a chore. There's a hook to use for keys. There's a hook to use for coats. There's a hook to use for jackets. Look at them as apps. Apps for your house to make your life easier. I'm just saying. I need a whole segment about just saying. Okay, where are we? So, Crazy C is going to give us oodles and gobs of money for making these. Let's go in here to challenges again. And I'm not making your coffins go away. Not now. Go away. I don't want your coffins. You're obsessed with coffins. You need to stop it, sir. $20,000 to make those in 6 days? $6 days for that, huh? How big of an issue is that thing? I think we can do this. Yeah, I think we can do this. Oh. Yeah, I think we can do this. Oh my goodness. See, yep. Yeah. Yep. That's where it just exploded on us, and we're not doing that one. Goodbye. This is the one that we were gonna do. This is the one we were like, hey, we can do that, right? Yeah. Execute that plan. Do it. There we go. Yeah, that thing exploded into a million pieces, and of having you do things. I'm not feeling it, especially not on a order that's a challenge. You know. Now, if it was just making it myself, just for like money wise, that'd be one thing. But it's not. So no. All right, come on. We need to get going. We need to kick this thing in the butt and make it go. You know what? Let's we were gonna put down a big fountain, right? Of course, I think we should move this tree. Let's move the tree over here. There we go. Moving the tree over there. Okay. And then we'll do a big fountain back here. I don't know, behind the sign. And then we'll do like another set of light around it. You know, I don't know. Look, I'm not a designer, okay? I don't even pretend to be one. There, order that and make it look happy. Of course, that's the front of the building. What are we gonna do about the back? It'll be all right. Okay, so we've got that going. Now we need to do something for ourselves to make some money. So we can go back to the well of making bedside tables, or barbecue grills. Really, they 2,600. Oh my God, we've got to make some. Oh my, would you look? Oh my man. Look at all this. That's crazy stuff. Look at that. Holy moly. It's a lot of stuff, man. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Holy moly, look at that. That's a lot of stuff, right? Isn't that a lot of stuff? That there. Put that there. That there. That there. That there. Yep. See, this is the reason why we have a metal room, right? To handle nothing but the metal stuff. Okay, and then we've got the assemblies. I still say we should have another set of assemblies. I still say should. Because if you are trying to put everything together in one area, it's gonna cause problems. So I'm thinking that after we get this done, we're gonna put in another set of assemblies. See, look, we got more assemblies over here. Yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna put in more assemblies. More assembly areas, that is. Because that's gonna be the bottleneck that slows everything down, right? That's going to be the bottleneck that slows everything down. And then, see, yeah, you get your final testing area. Because, okay, once everything is done, then it goes into the robot tester. And I'm thinking the robot tester needs to be in the final assembly area. I really think that it should. I really do. But you know what? We're going to make 10 of them. I think that this thing right here needs to get moved down here. Yep. It's going to get moved down here, folks. Then let's go in here and we're going to buy new assemblies. We're going to get another set of these things. I'm thinking here and I'm thinking here like that. And like that. Yeah, I'm thinking that this will work. We can do this. And then, oh yeah, we've got to get, we have to get bulletin board. Forgot about that guy. Okay, so now we link that and we link that. And then it's going to take the pressure off of this, right? See, I don't like this storage. I do not like this storage. I do not like this storage. I don't like it. I do not like the general storage because it's a catch-all. And instead of just putting it in the right place, it it just goes everywhere, and it makes a big mess, and it's not, I don't know. Okay, let's see, where are the gnomes at the most? Right there. Come on, can we get this thing built, please? I'd really like to get them. Okay, where are you guys at now? Looks like you're outside for the most part. Are you getting any? Is there any up here? I'm not seeing any. Let's move this guy down here into this room. I got him. Killing me here. It looks like there might be one still up there. Looks like there might be one up here somewhere too. Yeah, see, I can't reach them. Yeah, they're all, it seems like they're all out here. There might be still a couple up here. I don't know. I can't, well, we're gonna have to see. That's two. I'm not seeing any here, so let's move it back up here in this room. Freaking gnomes. Come on, come back in this room. Let's go. You guys are taking all my time doing this stuff. And now you're back outside again. Yeah, they're not in here anymore, see? And then they move way out away from you. And now I've got one more and I don't know where he's at. He's not down here. There he is. Okay, so he's in the he stays he's really in this room more than anywhere. Come on, pop your head back up. Go. Come on. Thank God. Get it out of here. Alright. We're on day 200. Oh my God. Okay, here's the thing. You see these little pieces right here where my cursor is? See these little black pieces right here? These little dudes right here? Yeah. That right there, that's the slowdown for everything. That and the robots. And robots take forever to get done. They really do. That and they're all getting assembled by two machines, like I was saying before, right? Yeah, I could have, let's move this to here. And then we'll move this to here as well. Okay. That splits them up and gets the things being put together quicker. See, just by doing that, it's all going to start moving faster now. Well, that's the hope anyway. But this is the test. We're doing 10, and so far it's taken us 4 days. Because right now it's in the assembly phase of the first set, and then it's going to have to go and get other things done to it. Again, I think, and then it's got to be, or it has to be, not it's got, but it has to be run through the testing phase, right? It's a run through the robot tester, which is getting real close because everything's done and they're just throwing everything again in the general storage area instead of in yeah. It just I don't get it. I really don't get it. They're throwing everything here instead of right here where these two machines or these two areas are being worked at, but yet they'd rather throw it here. It makes no sense to me. It drives me up the wall. Oh my god, dude, I'm not going to do your freaking things. Oh, no, I'm not. Yeah, 23 hours to do those chairs? No thanks. I'll pass. Yeah, I'm not doing it. Can't make it. Come on. See, you guys could be taking all this stuff here and bringing it down here and putting it on these shelves, but you're not. It would help if I had it linked. Sometimes I'm not, I'm kind of a ding dong and I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. Ah, boy. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Can't believe I did that. Cannot believe I did that. But look at all these little robots down here. And we delivered it. Yay! Deliver the robots. That's 10 of them. That's $28,000. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I want to thank you so much for watching my videos. Coming by, checking me out, saying hello, whatever. I've been talking to some friends, friends, they're associates, people, just people I talk to. And they thought maybe 15-minute videos might work good. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. If you do like my content, consider hitting the like button. It helps me grow by hitting the like button. It helps my videos go out, just get to more people, and they get to see them, and then I get to grow. Now I'm just a little fish in a small pond, in a great big pond here. Okay. I found that I stopped streaming over on Twitch because I found out that it's full of bots. That's all that is. That's all there is over there. There's not it. They made it out to be millions of people watch Twitch. No, they don't. You got maybe, I'm going to say 100,000 people that'll watch Twitch. The rest of them are all bots. They're not real. And so, and that's why I'm trying to make this real. So if you can help me out with that, that'd be great. Any questions, comments, concerns, anything you'd like to talk about, whatever, leave a comment down below. I read my comments every day. And the big red button that says subscribe, it costs you nothing. It's just a follow button like anything else. If you could help me out, I'm trying to reach 100 right now. It would really be great. I appreciate you. Take care of yourselves. Be good to each other. Be good neighbors. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a good day, everybody.
Every morning I wake up to the sound of a funky rhythm that's shaking the ground. My neighbor's got a groove that just won't quit. Gonna join the party.